I am Dr. Tharwat Ghattas. I am hematologist-oncologist. I was born and raised in Egypt, moved here in the States in 2010 and did my residency. Before that, I did my medical school in Cairo University with training in nephrology and internal medicine in Egypt too. Did work as a hospitalist for 8 years here at Christus Highland. During that time, I was a chief hospitalist, and I also was the regional medical director for a year for value-based care. I decided to go ahead and follow my dream to be a hematologist-oncologist, joined my fellowship at LSU in 2021, and after that, I worked for a couple of years with LSU as an assistant professor of hematology-oncology. My main focus was breast cancer, prostate cancer, GU cancers, and malignant hematology. My motivation of being a hematologist-oncologist was really early when I started doing my clinicals in Egypt. We had this service with the church, and we would go visit patients with cancer. And I found there's a huge need there, and I really connected with those patients. The stem of being motivated to be a hematologist-oncologist is basically trying to take care of patients at the worst diagnosis, at the worst time of their life, but also the challenge mentally to be up to date with hematology-oncology science is amazing. So it gives me two things, the challenge in medically and mentally, but also it gives you the patient connection and take care of them. Oncology practice is very personal. It's the most personal diagnosis that a patient will ever receive in their life. It's very scary to have a diagnosis of cancer. My goal is to have the patient centered in my care from the moment I get the referral to the moment they see me for the first time. We need to be urgent to see the patient, compassionate when we see them, provide them the best service that they ever have in the medical field. I think the most important for any patient with possible diagnosis with cancer or a diagnosis with confirmed diagnosis with cancer is to not to be afraid to ask questions. Any question is a useful question. Ask all the important questions about your diagnosis. Ask all your important questions about the side effect, the expected outcome of the treatment. You're gonna go home and you're gonna have another 200 questions, and you're gonna be frustrated. So every time you have a question, just either type it in your phone or write it in a piece of paper. So when you see me next time, you can ask me all these questions. Be empowered by knowing more about your diagnosis.
Dr. Ghattas is now accepting referrals at Highland Clinic. Call Shreveport at 318-798-4595 or Monroe at 318-460-5127 to learn more.